your Spirit, renew the face of the earth. Come, Lord Jesus, send us your Spirit, renew the face of the earth.
Our guardianship program is responsible for providing guardianship services on behalf of people with developmental disabilities, people who have no family, no friends, no one available to serve on their behalf. They need somebody who can help them make decisions and communicate decisions. In our guardianship program, the most important thing that we do is get to know the person. We need to be out there visiting at their home, at their work, at the hospital, wherever they are at. So we really get to understand them, get to understand what their hopes are, what their dreams are, what their wishes are, so we can help them make the best decision for them at that point in their life. Currently, we are serving as guardian for 390 people. One of my guardians has said that guardianship isn't a job, it's a vocation. And it's because we are doing, very bluntly, the work of Jesus. We are there being the hands and being out there and helping the most vulnerable, disenfranchised people, because we are really making a difference in people's lives. It's changing lives and impacting people and seeing people, what we consider miracles, happen. Nobody would have ever guessed that this person would be able to move from a group home out into their own apartment or get married, and we get to see those miracles. Not often, but we get to see them, and it's those moments that we live for in guardianship.
She is a young lady who's 26. When I first worked with her, I first met her, she did not want to work and had a very poor work history, which she would start a job, work at it for a week or two, and then decide she didn't want to work there anymore, so she'd start calling in sick or quit the job. She's now worked at a restaurant in town for over almost a year and a half, and has done very well. When I've gone to the restaurant with her, and all the other employees really praise her and say what a good job she is, what a good job she does. And they've asked her to take on some additional responsibilities, and she's done that. So she's done very well. And the lower functioning people, it's been very rewarding to work with them and watch them over time and the changes that they've made in their lives.
In all honesty, it's been a privilege and an honor to serve the clients that I serve. It's brought a lot into my life as well. Understanding the difficulties that people deal with just to get going in the morning, to get through their day, much less their week, their month, is sometimes with tremendous difficulty. And I've found myself almost at times shamed because in comparison I've thought things were tough for me. It's brought me strength as well, and a feeling of resolve that if my clients can do this, I can certainly do this and be better for it.
The individual we're going to be visiting this afternoon has been with the agency since 1996. She's an interesting lady in her 60s, and she's just recently retired she'd been working at a day program at Southeast Human Service Center, for the whole 8 to 3. She's not terribly medically fragile. She walks, she has some foot problems and has had them all her life, but her closest of kin lives in the state of Washington. My clients teach me constantly. On a personal level, it's really been a blessing. I get to see God at work in my day almost every day through something that happens or pulls together for a client that no one could do without kind of that intervention. So it's meant a lot to me to work at Catholic Charities.
Come, Lord Jesus, send us your Spirit, renew the face of the earth.